Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, April 9th, Thursday, 2015. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue, sunny skies, nice breeze, but it is warm today. Absolutely. I think we're going to be cooking again. Might have to be using that air conditioning today. Traders, always remember that this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come and visit us at FXClearing.com for your trading solutions. All right, traders, if you would let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. I apologize for yesterday. Our video did not get where it was supposed to go. It did get into YouTube. We had some technical issues. Anyhow, we hope to have that resolved. So anyhow, I started trading in the year of 2006. 2008, I retired from a fire rescue department in the great state of Florida. 9 days later, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, it's 2015, traders, and guess what? Still here and trading Forex every single day. I look at fundamentals, I look at charts, and I am in the markets every single day. I love what I do. My first career was awesome, and my second career is just as awesome. All right, we have a lot to talk about today, some charts and some news and some data and all that good stuff, but let's get the legal stuff out of the way. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Most importantly, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not indicative of future results. All right, let's get over to news and commentary. Let's talk about the indices, what's happened yesterday. The Dow 30 was up 0.15%. The S&P 500 was up 0.27%. The NASDAQ was up 0.83%. The Russell 2000 was up 0.75%. FOMC minutes were released, so I guess they liked what they heard. Let's go over to the Eurozone. The DAX was negative 0.72%. The FTSE 100 was negative 0.35%. The CAC 40 was negative 0.28%. And the Eurostoxx 50 was negative 0.69%. So if we move along to Asia, these countries are currently trading and are open. The Nikkei 225 is positive at the moment at 0.65%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia barely in the red, negative 0.08%. The Shanghai is in the red at negative 0.25%. The Hang Seng is in the green at, get this, 4.42%. And the Kospi in the green at positive 0.17. Well, just changed, 19%. Absolutely wonderful. All right, let's talk about what we have going on in data today. Not a lot. In the European zone, we have Great British Pound, we have Halifax HPI, that's a high impact data release. And that comes out right at the London Open. 90 minutes later, we have the pound trade balance. Then, basically, it is London lunch. We have the pound official bank rate, asset purchase facility, and tentatively, we have MPC rate statement. Wow, a lot going on at that time of the day. Going into the New York session, we have the CAD has building permits and NHPI month on month. And the only thing out of the U.S. is unemployment claims. So we have quite a bit of data coming out today throughout the day. So please keep an eye on that. Our next Asia session, please be aware that we have China's CPI year-on-year and PPI year-on-year, and that is a market mover. All right, commentary today was, well, we had FOMC minutes released. That was why probably we were going to see some of these crazy price movements yesterday. However, my main point in today's commentary is, traders, you work hard to do an analysis and you make a trade plan. Trade your plan. Yesterday, there were 3 currency pairs that we never got an entry and actually went against our trade 30 to 40 pips. and it took New York to get back to where we started, and you still never got the entry. So if you trade your plan, it saves you. You know, we always say you trade your plan, you make pips. Well, you know what? It also saves you from losing your hard-earned equity if you follow your trade plan. Follow your trade plan. The trade plans yesterday saved us on 3 currency pairs from losing a lot of equity if you had 20 or 30 pip stops. So that is my commentary for today. Let's move over and we're going to review some 60-minute Forex charts. And as usual, we will start with the euro dollar. Here's the euro dollar, traders, and you can see where this basically bounced off the 200 exponential moving average. Nice trade from yesterday. It worked out great, and it came up, and then it came back all the way back down, and you can see where we are now by the period separators. So we're looking for this to pull back to the 38.2 at 1.080, and we want to take profit at 1.0766 would be beautiful, but we need the pullback. I really don't want to trade or sell this from here, even though I will say if it breaks this, gives us a retest, which the euro does once or twice, and you can sell this because if you look left of the chart, there's nothing there to get in our way. So basically, you have 2 trade plans on the euro dollar today. Let's take a look at the pound. This is one of the pairs that I talked about that absolutely went against us yesterday. However, if you traded, now this is not yesterday's trade plan, but if you used yesterday's trade plan, you would have not lost 1 pip and you would have never gotten into the trade. So today we have a trend line trade plan. I don't like using the current candle, but there was no choice. There was nothing else I can do here because it's below the 200 exponential moving average. So how do we compensate for that? You'll notice that I want my entry at 1.4845. That's almost 14 pips from the trend line. I want to make sure that this pair is serious about selling off. My apologies for that, traders. That was my family in the United States, so I had to answer that call. So anyhow, what I was saying was that I want this pair to prove that it wants to sell off. And that's why the entry price is like, 13 or 14 pips below the trend line. That's what's going on with the pound. And I'm glad to see that it closed below the 200 exponential moving average. All right, let's move over to the Aussie. The Aussie did exactly what I was talking about, this crazy price action. Look at how this Aussie went all the way up. New York brought it all the way back down. Now remember, these are period separators, so in between the period separators are 24 candles, right? So these last 1, 2, 3, 4 candles is Asia, okay? So this is what I'm talking about, this up move and down. Well, if you listened to our trade plan yesterday, you never had the opportunity to get into the trade because when I did the video, we were on this blue candle. All right, and we sure wouldn't have entered short on that blue candle. And then, of course, on this candle, and it popped to 200. So we would have never went short there. And we were expecting it to come back down and give us a sell trade. Never happened. It never even happened in New York. We never got our entry yesterday at all. Well, I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen again today. So you can see my entry is way below the trend line to make sure that this pair is serious about coming down. I don't like what's left of the chart. If you look at what's left of the chart, there's a lot of junk there and a lot of reasons for this to bounce. So you want to keep a really good eye on that. But I love trading the Aussie dollar. I do it all the time. All right, traders, let's keep going. Here's the Euro Aussie. Absolutely beautiful price action yesterday. Our trade worked out very well yesterday. Almost to the pip for our take profit yesterday. Absolutely awesome. So we had a really good trading on the Euro Aussie yesterday. And basically I'm looking for the same today. I want this to pull back to the 38.2. Will it happen? I'm not sure. I don't know if Asia has enough oomph to pull this back before London. If it pulls back to the 23.6 at 1.4056, you know what? Sell it. It's okay. You got plenty of pips to get down to the next support area and get break even. However, we'd love to get it back up to the 1.4082 and sell it from there. But I just don't know if we have the oomph. Maybe London will bring this up and then give us our sell back down again. That's what I'm looking for. All right, let's take a look at the euro yen. You know, this pair's been working really nice in the last 5 days, 5 trading days. And we'll look at this has got to pull up. You know, we surely don't want to sell at support. So we want this to pull back up to the 38.2, also at 129.71. However, if this breaks the zero line on this fib, look at left of the chart. There is nothing there, traders. So if this breaks to the downside and doesn't give us the pullback, you basically have permission to sell this. I'd wait for the candle to close, so that hour's got to close, and then sell this, and then just place your stop right above it. So you're not risking a lot of pips. If it works, you have a wide open space to the downside. If it pulls back up to 38.2, you're going to get out at 129.20. Let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollars did what we talked about yesterday. You know, if you listen to the trade plan, you would have never gotten into the trade. You never got the entry. This pulled all the way back up. What happens? New York pulls it back down. And I'm pretty sure the reason for that was the FOMC minutes was released, and I guess the market liked what they heard because, as you can see, we had dollar strength across the board. All right, traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me for the market opening preview series, and we will see you tomorrow before the London Open. Traders, have a great trading day, and always remember to trade smart and not hard. Take care, traders. Bye-bye.